used to live in Illinois. It took 8 hours from north to south and it was all cornfields. Wow. I mean, I wonder if that would be beautiful or a little bit boring after a while, but I bet it's beautiful on a sunny day. Pouty, I changed my cat's food. They've both been noticeably smellier. Oh no. Thought it was just an adjustment period, but no. One of them seems to develop runny poops. Oh no. So I had to replace the loads of food I got for them. Oh no. Cats are such pains like that. Apparently not. Nearly took someone out. That's what made her give up. She was like, I've had enough of this. Looking forward to when SCS finally releases East Coast states for American trucks and I want to drive coast to coast. That would be fun. Minneapolis is nice. Ooh, good to know. Like I said, I'm a big Prince fan, so eventually I'll go to Paisley Park and just cry my eyes out. Mall of America is up Bloomington, which is part of the Minneapolis. Yeah, Mall of America is like massive as well, right? It's self-rating over to the Yogscast after the stream. The race total for their charity streams wait. Is that 2 billion? No. Is it so it's 2,842,000? I thought it said 2 billion for a second. I was like, my numbers are all wrong. Month 2, trying to give it time. I don't think it's a good fit for them. Oh, I'm sorry. You did give it a try though, at least. But poor babies. Should never consider it. My mother was ADHD AF and dad was ADHD ASD. Again, never diagnosed, but based on everything I've been told. Yeah. You can start telling, when we start noticing these things about ourselves, we suddenly notice it a little bit about our parents and relatives and we're like, oh, well that makes sense. Yeah. Oh, Rezon, cool. That's an option, yes. MOA has an amusement park in the... Oh, yeah. I swear, yes. I swear I've seen someone before who said that there's like a roller coaster at the top of the mall. What is that about? Like, our country is so tiny in comparison to America. 5 stories. There's an aquarium in the basement. I think you're making fun now. What is that thing? It's the Krampus. Also, again, a lovely entrance there, Jake. Hope you're well. Why am I making a potato? It was meant to be a sack for the back of Krampus that all the kiddos go in. So he'd be sort of holding it over his shoulder like that, you see. But, no, you can go look up, Mall of America, yeah. I diagnosed ADHD. Upon further reading, I want to maybe the autism, but I'm nervous to ask my doctor. Why would you be nervous? We have a lot of neurodivergent people here, diagnosed or self-diagnosed or regular doctor diagnosed. You will tend to find that once you realize these things about yourself, a lot of things start making sense. You start being able to work out what your limits and your boundaries and things are. Try to go through the aquarium every time I go. It's about once a month. I would kind of do that. That happened to me. I turned on the stream, was like, that's not a fluffy dino. No, we are in December. I'm feeling so much better about the Krampus than I was last week. I really am now. But yeah, a little bit different. I can explain to you who Krampus is if you need. I'm gonna leave Honeybelly and Lady Lee. I love you both very much. I'm gonna leave you chatting away about kitty friends, if that's okay with you guys, rather than reading it out. Both my siblings were diagnosed ASD. Mama had many revelations about herself, her brother, her parents too. Yeah, exactly. It starts just making a bit more sense. It is 2 o'clock, my goodness. I cackle every time I think about my colleague Jill doing a 180 on me. Ooh, hold on. Why wouldn't you scroll, you silly thing? Despised me in my life much harder than it needed to be, and then one day just 180, really understanding, really affectionate, really caring. Looking back, it was in the weeks after her daughter was diagnosed. She thinks she had an oh moment. Yeah! Isn't that weird? Like, people are a lot more accepting, you know? BRB, you need to food Jeep with gas. No worries, Panda Art. Krampus is so cute and cheeky. He's getting there. I'm getting pretty close. I'm getting excited now. Thank you for being here, Astra. I really do appreciate you. See if I can get it under $50. You can do it, Panda Art. Oh, Newfie, thank you so much for the biddies. I really appreciate that. Yeah, it's gone quick today, hasn't it? Make a slight suggestion? Of course you can, Lady Lee. I'm nervous because I was raised in an ableist house. Oof. Okay, well. Do you feel, so what if parents have feelings or words about it? It's you. It's your brain. Thank you for the lurk, Newfie, I appreciate that. Maybe have a tongue a little smaller. Yeah, I definitely want to thin out the tongue a little bit. Because it's meant to be almost quite skinny. So yeah, I will take a look at that tomorrow, I think. But thank you for the advice. I really appreciate that. Last refill was 60 quid. Yeah, it is getting expensive now. He uses it like a lasso. Yes, he does have a long tongue, so I might have to play around the tongue. But yeah, Zero Gamer. Yeah, I'll do a little like narrower tongue. But yeah, I always appreciate the feedback, folks. So really, thank you. Thank you for being here as well. So, yeah. Yeah, Zero Gamer, it can be really difficult, especially because if it's people who think they know you the best, it can be really, really difficult to figure out if that's what you really, you know, whether you really want to share that with them. I'm hoping that you are at an age where if you wanted to go and get a diagnosis, if you wanted to have a look at talking to someone, talking to a professional about it, that you would be able to explain it to them. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, people do have a lot of opinions about autism and about ASD, like autism spectrum disorder things. They think that everyone who's got ADHD is just ooh shiny and that's it, and there's a lot more that goes into it. They also think that all autistic people hate hugs and don't talk and, you know, are like severely like developmentally delayed and things like that, and that's not always the case either. Like everyone who's neurodivergent is neurodifferent in some kind of way. But we all tend to find each other. So the fact that you found yourself here, you know, we tend to end up gravitating towards each other. So I am so grateful for my wonderful neurospicy family. So I might have to play around with the tongue. I know. Blip, blip. Hey Panda, we got lots of pandas in here today. Few years into real adulting, so if they're shitty about it, I can just stop talking to them. Yeah, found family. We are a found family. Flight to Texas in T-3 days, Panda. It is going to be amazing. You are going to do this. You can totally do this. So excited for you. But yeah, the found family thing is massive. Like, I'm fully supportive of found families. But for now, I have really loved talking to all of you wonderful souls today. I'm going to have a little look and see who is on. So give me 1 second. And I'm crunching on a biscuit. Excuse me. From here that gives kids fireworks. Love it, babe. Love it. Oh, for goodness sake. Like, I'm hearing impaired, fully deaf in one ear. The word disabled is treated as a swear word to this day. It's just not cool. So happy to have been here today. Ooh. Platinum Empress is knitting a dragon. Ooh, that sounds fun. Can you vouch for them being lovely peoples? Most days of your life, I'm wrapped up in life. Zero, I am so glad that you were able to make it here today. It's been wonderful chatting with you. I hope that it's made your day a little bit better. Hopefully catch you for longer tomorrow. Only if you can, Green, but you know where I am if you ever want to chat. Raid me. Just raid into myself. I can, plus they have a kitty cat. So, what was it spelled? Yeah, Platinum Empress. Okay. What do we think? Platinum Empress knitting a dragon? Does that sound like something that we would be into? Make a new makers and crafting buddy? Let me just have one more look, just to see if there's any folks that we've got on. Yeah, the only person I can really see on, apart from what I was saying about Chaos Beam Re, is Asperby, who's doing some crocheting as well. Sounds good, yeah? Okay. So that's definitely the spelling of it, right? Pete, Platinum Empress, all one word, yes? Let me go follow them. Thank you for everyone for sticking around. If you could stick around for just a couple more minutes so that we can raid out and go and give a new person all the love. Let's go find. Come on, load. Ooh, dragon, Christmas tree hat, sweater, and spinning. Ooh, yes, okay. And there's a kitty on their lap. Clapping hands for dragon making. Yes. Okay, so we are going to raid the lovely Platinum Empress. They are currently knitting a dragon. And they have a kitty on their lap. Prepare the raid. Copy the raid calls. Thank you to every single one of you for being here. Thank you everyone who raided in and stuck around and followed. I really appreciate it. Everyone who threw bits, subs, resubs, gifty subs, all that kind of thing. It is never ever expected, but it is massively appreciated. It goes back into the stream, making all sorts of lovely yarn purchases and stuff. So thank you again. I'll be back again tomorrow to finish off this little Krampus dude, and he will be on his way to wherever to go and scare some children. Thank you for the protection spell playing. Thank you for being here. Thank you to every single one of you for being here. It's been an absolute joy as always. Now, stay safe, stay cozy, and we'll go and raid our new friend. Lots of love to you. Bye.
Love all the evolutions, and I think I've seen people make like crochet blankets of all the evolutions, like something in the middle, then they go out, and I'm just like, that is so cool, and I know I can't do that, but I'm like,